Welcome back, ladder family. This is Joe Yoon, author of Better Stretching and Massage Therapist. Today I'm going to show you 4 lower body stretches. We're going to put a little spin on them. We're going to make them a little bit more active. So let's get it started. Let's get it started with an inner thigh stretch, the adductors. So we're gonna have one knee on the ground, and then we're going to use a little towel, or if you're at home, you can use fitness sliders if you have carpet. You can also use a slide board if you have access to one. But we're gonna place our heel on that towel. We're gonna bring that out to the side, and what we're going to do now is just drive our leg out, getting a good stretch on the inner thigh. You can always bring your hands down, reset, and go out into that stretch. And if you want to kick it up a notch, you can bring your arms out in front of you and then push yourself back up. So now this is that active component where we're not only lengthening it, we're not only stretching it, we're getting a little bit of strength and movement incorporated into this stretch. So let's go into our next one. Let's get into the hamstring. So knee is on the ground, the other leg is on a towel. And then instead of going out to the side like our inner thigh movement, we're going to go straight out in front, just like this, getting a good stretch on the hamstrings. Again, you can bring your arm down, reset, bring it back, and then go back out. But if you want to kick it up a notch, we slide our leg back. So now we're stretching it out, and then now slide it back. Really awesome to get that good stretch on the hamstring, but also work on the resiliency of that muscle. Now let's get into the hip flexor. All right, let's get into those tight hip flexors. So you can put your knee right down on the towel, but since I'm on a hard surface, I'm gonna place this pad right on top. And then from this position, hold on to something. I'm just holding on to the rig. And let's get into that half kneeling hip flexor stretch position. And then from here, we're in a good position. All we're going to do is drive our back leg back. Keep this leg fairly steady. And now we get a good stretch in that hip flexor. And from this position, we're going to push our knee down and forward, bringing it back. So again, looks like this, stretch it out, and then drive that knee forward. So now we get that good stretch and a little bit extra movement to get those tight hip flexors to loosen up. Let's get into the last one. It's one of my favorites. It is a dynamic pigeon pose. Saving one of my favorites for last, this is the dynamic pigeon pose. So let's get set up by placing our back foot on that towel and front leg up into that pigeon pose position. And then from here, you guessed it, we're going to slide our back leg back, getting a good stretch on the glutes and hips. You can bring it forward, or if you want to kick it up a notch, arms out in front, drive that leg back, push the hips forward. Just like that. And that is it. You made it through those 4 stretches. Hopefully you picked up a new tip that you can put into your routine. And if you like this video, make sure you like it, double tap, go down to the comments, let me know what you want to see in future videos, and everyone have a great week.